For today's video, I'm going to be showing you the top 15 fastest high XP missions in the tier 1 game mode. Couple of things I should mention before we get started. I'm going to be leaving timestamps in the description to help you navigate through the video. All of the missions you're about to see were completed on extreme difficulty with a HUD. Also, for those who don't know, I'd recommend that you complete these missions only once for every tier level, because if you try to do the mission again during the same tier level, it's only going to give you half of the amount of XP you would normally get, and if you try to do it again, it's going to give you even less XP. And before I show you the top 15 fastest high XP missions, I want to quickly show you a couple of honorable mentions. What you're looking at right here are the 3 quickest missions after the top 15. So if you look towards the left, you can see the name of the mission. In the middle is the province where that mission is located, and towards the right is the amount of time it took me to complete that mission. So yeah, I couldn't complete these missions fast enough to include them in the top 15, but you can still do them very quickly, so I wanted to include them in this video as well. And as for the top 15 fastest high XP missions, I'm going to go ahead and put them on the screen right now. And again, the name of the mission is going to be on the left, the province where that mission is located is going to be in the middle, and the amount of time it took me to complete that mission is going to be on the far right. So yeah, with that being said, we have a lot of missions to cover, so let's go ahead and get started. At number 15, we have the mission called Media Luna Investigation. And this mission is going to be located in Media Luna, and it took me 1 minute and 11 seconds to complete this mission. Your only objective for this mission is to break into this Unidad base and then interrogate one of the officers that are in that base. And the way I was able to complete it quickly was I spammed my Rebel Ops skill. I believe I used the spotting skill as well as the diversion skill, and I also used my mortars as well. And after I used my skills, I ran inside the base, and after I entered the base, I used the sync shot, and then I did the interrogation. Also, if there's still enemies around before you do the interrogation, then you're going to want to try to interrogate him in an area where you're out of the enemy's line of sight. That way you won't be getting shot while doing the interrogation. Anyways, I know not everybody has the Media Luna missions. For those who are wondering, you get the Media Luna missions from the Unidad Conspiracy DLC. And in order to get that Unidad Conspiracy DLC, you had to have played Ghost Recon Wildlands before March 31st. And you also had to play either the closed or open beta. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the number 15 mission. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Anyways, at number 14, we have another mission that was located in Media Luna. And this one also was 1 minute and 11 seconds. And this one's called El Comandante. And for this one, we're going to be killing the boss that's in Media Luna. And after you kill the boss, you'll then have to take a picture of his face. He's going to be located in a Unidad military base. And the strategy that I chose to use was to fly high over the base because there's a lot of SAM launchers. So I chose to fly high in order to avoid those SAM launchers. And then I jumped out and parachuted on top of the building where El Comandante was located. After I landed on the building, I used the spotting skill so I can see where El Comandante was located. And then I went ahead and took him out along with another enemy that was up there as well. Another thing I should also point out is that there will be some Santa Blanca cartel fighting the Unidad in this base. So sometimes the Santa Blanca cartel ends up killing El Comandante before you get a chance to. And if that's the case, all you'll have to do is just take a picture of his dead body. Anyways, like I said, these first 2 missions that I showed are both in Media Luna, and I know not everybody has these missions, which is another reason why I chose to include the honorable mention missions. Now, as for the number 13 fastest high XP mission, this one's called the Truck Depot and is going to be located in the Koani province. And for this playthrough, it took me 1 minute and 8 seconds to complete this mission. And for this mission, you're going to have to break into this area here and then take some pictures of some documents and then leave without being detected. Out of all of the missions in this list, this one is probably the hardest. But one way you can make this mission a lot easier is to do this mission at night. Because if you haven't noticed already, a couple of the enemies are going to be sleeping. So if you plan on adding this mission to your rotation of the missions that you do, You definitely want to do this one at night because it makes it a lot easier. Anyways, I'm not really sure what the fastest exit is for this mission, but I did find a quick exit over here towards the side. Another thing I should point out with this mission is that as soon as you complete it, I will go ahead and recommend that you start the Convoy mission because it's located nearby, and that's another high XP mission that can be completed quickly, especially if you use the exit that I just showed, because the Convoy mission begins right here directly in front of you. And yeah, I was able to complete this mission in just over a minute. At number 12, we have a mission called Gabriela, and this one's located in the Mojocoyo province, and it took me a minute and 5 seconds to complete this mission. And this is one of the easier missions. But yeah, for this mission, all you're gonna have to do is pick up Gabriela and then take her to one of the safe houses. And obviously you don't have to use a helicopter, but it does make the mission go by quicker, so I would recommend that you use a helicopter, but it's not necessary in order to complete the mission. It just helps it go by a little bit quicker. Now, all of the missions that you're gonna see in this video, I completed between tier level 38 and tier level 29. I'm not exactly sure what it's like when you get closer to tier level 1, but if there's drastic changes, then I'll be sure to give y'all an update in regards to these missions. I guess one other thing I should probably point out is that there is a cutscene at the end of this mission, but in order to try to keep this video short, I did go ahead and edit out that cutscene part, or you can just skip it when you're playing. But yeah, there's also a cutscene at the end of this one. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this mission. As for the number 11th fastest high XP mission, this one's called the Trail of the Generals. And this one's going to be located in the Flor de Ocoro province. And in this playthrough, I was able to complete the mission within 1 minute and 1 second. Anyways, your objective for this mission is to break into this Unidad military base and then free one of the rebel lieutenants that's in one of the prisons there. All you need to do in order to complete this mission quickly is to call in an armored SUV and then drive that SUV through the gates until you get to the prison, then hop out of the SUV, run into prison, and you should be able to free the rebel lieutenant very quickly. One more thing I should point out is that a couple of times I did this mission, there was an enemy located inside the prison, so as soon as you enter the prison, make sure you keep an eye out, because again, sometimes an enemy will be located inside the prison. And yeah, that pretty much sums up all of the tips that I have for this mission. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. At number 10, we have a mission called El Emisario, and this one's going to be located in the Ocoro province, and it took me 1 minute to complete this mission. And your objective for this mission is to try to locate El Emisario. But for those who don't know, spoiler alert, El Emisario already committed suicide, so basically all you have to do for this mission is to read the suicide note. And the method I chose to use for this mission was to fly high over this area where El Emisario was located, then jumped out of my helicopter and parachuted on top of the building. And there was a couple of enemies on the roof that I had to take out. And once you take them out, all you have to do after that is read the suicide note. Anyways, out of all of the missions in this list, this is probably one of my favorite missions. I'm not exactly sure why. I think it may have to do with parachuting on top of the building, but this is definitely one of my favorite missions out of all of the missions in this list. And yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. At number 9, we have a mission called Boston Reed, and this one's located in the Koani province. And in this playthrough, I'm going to be completing this mission in 50 seconds. Now for this mission, you're going to have to go to this area here in the Salt Flats, and you're going to have to hack into this little computer, and then Boston Reed's going to show up in a helicopter, and then you're going to have to take out Boston Reed by destroying that helicopter. And basically the method I used was I sync shotted the 3 enemies that was near the computer. And once I took them out, I went ahead and hacked the computer. And then after I hacked the computer, I used my HTI sniper to take out Boston Reed's helicopter. And although you don't have to take out the enemies that are in the escort vehicles below the helicopter, I would go ahead and recommend that you do, because it will give you more XP. And yeah, that pretty much sums up the Boston Reed mission. At number 8, we have a mission called Southern Plain, and this one's going to be located in the Inca Camina province. And in this playthrough, I completed this mission within 50 seconds. And for this mission, you're gonna have to destroy the cocaine shipment. And there's a total of 4 different shipments that you're gonna have to destroy. And basically what I did was I pulled out my drone, I used the spotting feature to spot all the enemies, and then I sync shotted 3 of those enemies. I also used the mortar on one of the cocaine shipments. I also called in guns for hire. And then after I used all of my Rebel Ops skills, I went ahead and sync shotted the enemies. I killed some enemies and I used my grenade launcher to take out a couple of the cocaine shipments, and then I moved forward a little bit, pulled out my explosive drone to take out the 4th and final cocaine shipment. And that's pretty much the method I used for this Southern Plain mission. As for the number 7 fastest high XP mission, this one's called Eastern Plain, and this one's also located in Inca, Camina, and I was able to complete this mission within 39 seconds. And for this one, you're also going to have to destroy 4 cocaine shipments. And basically, I used almost the same method. I pulled out my drone, I spotted the enemies, I used sync shot on 3 of the enemies. I also used my mortar to help me take out some enemies. And then I used my explosive drone to destroy one of the cocaine shipments. And then after I did that, I went ahead and destroyed the remaining 3 cocaine shipments with my grenade launcher. As for the number 6 mission, this one's called La Cabra, and this one's also located in the Inca Camina province. And it only took me 25 seconds to complete this mission, but to be honest with you, it can probably be completed faster than that. But yeah, for this one, all you're gonna have to do is kill La Cabra as well as the Peruvian negotiator. And there's a couple ways you can take them out. You can take them out either using sync shots, which is probably quicker, or you can take them out using your sniper rifle like I did in this playthrough. At number 5, we have a mission called the Mule Doctors, and this one's located in the Remanzo province. And I was able to complete this mission within 24 seconds. And the objective for this mission is to kill 3 Santa Blanca doctors. And basically what I did was I pulled out my drone, I used the spotting feature. I then marked the 3 doctors for a sync shot. I also used my mortar near one of the doctors, and I used my explosive drone on the other doctors. And I was able to kill all 3 within 24 seconds. As for the number 4 mission, I believe this one's called the Quinoa factory, and this one's located in the Remanzo province, and it took me 24 seconds to complete this mission. Anyways, the objective for this mission is to destroy 2 conveyor belts. I destroyed one of them using my mortar, and I destroyed the second one using my explosive drone. And that's how I was able to complete this mission within 24 seconds. At number 3, we have a mission called the Advisor, which is located in the Espiritu Santo province. And I was able to complete this mission within 21 seconds. And all you have to do for this mission is kill the Advisor. And basically what I did was, as soon as I got to this location, I pulled out my explosive drone and I killed the Advisor. And that's how I was able to complete it in 21 seconds. Now, as for the number 2 fastest high XP mission, this one's called the Convoy, and this one's located in the Koani province, and I was able to complete this mission in 18 seconds. And for this mission, you're gonna have to destroy the cocaine shipment, which is on a convoy. And basically what I did was, after I completed the truck depot mission, which is also in Koani, I went ahead and started the convoy mission, and I was able to take out this convoy carrying the cocaine shipment within 18 seconds by using my HTI sniper. And as for the number 1 fastest high XP mission, this one's called Northern Plain, and it's gonna be located in the Inca Camina province. And I was able to complete this mission in 15 seconds. And I did this mission 3 times. 2 of the times there were no enemies here, but the 3rd time there was some enemy helicopters. But in this playthrough there were no enemies here, and all I had to do was destroy the 4 cocaine shipments using a grenade launcher. So yeah, that pretty much sums up the 15 fastest high XP missions in the tier 1 game mode. Anyways, I spent a lot of time putting this video together, so if you enjoyed it or found it useful in any way, don't forget to drop a like. Also, if you're new here, feel free to check out my channel, and if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. Anyways, that'll do it for this one. I'm A1, thanks for watching.